This is where the water is supposed to go, but instead, just about every day, it puddles up here, blocking the access ramp.
It's a major inconvenience.
Jared Kett says it started happening a few months ago after the city tore up his street to replace water and sewage pipes. While repaving Jennings Street in Point Loma, a wheelchair access ramp was added at the corner.
Once the curb went in place, it didn't matter whether it was raining or if someone up the street was using a garden hose. It all collects there. That's the new low point.
Right now, there's enough water in this puddle to completely cover the front of my shoes. But even with all this water, none of it is heading toward the storm drain.
Jared couldn't help but notice the irony. A ramp intended to make access easier for wheelchairs and strollers has instead turned into a mess that now no one can use.
We get runners, we have a lot of young families, all sorts of pedestrians on bikes, scooters, even my family, my grandma, she has a walker.
Jared contacted the contractor, but they said it was the city's problem, and the city says it was the contractor's fault. Finally, after months of going back and forth,
so this was all overlaid.
The city took a closer look at the situation on Monday and agreed to fix the problem.
So the solution is to come in here and then grind this down again. We need to take a shot from here to there to make sure they got fall.
The street will be lowered toward the storm drain, which won't completely keep the water from puddling up, but it shouldn't be nearly as bad.
It should be heading in that direction.
So it should no longer drain time that he'd rather spend with his daughter. In Point Loma, Steve Price, News 8.